closing in on baseball this afternoon from the great state of Minnesota. The A's and the Twins are coming up next. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. Set to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Amaya will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Sam Fuld will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a one-out single.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that two spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Billy Butler will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming now from Hughes. And a high strike there, 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not in time as he steals second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Ike Davis will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Stephen Vogt will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 1 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Jared Parker. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Johnny Giavotella will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And this is fouled straight back. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, first baseman,
Chris Carter will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And the middle infielders are staying busy here. Another ground ball, this time out to second. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 4.
Number 4 will be the batter. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is hit sharply, but it'll be a foul ball past A-Rod at third. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
2 out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
He's running toward second, and this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
David Lee will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Go, David!
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Avisail Garcia will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's a bit higher as that's in there at the knees for the first strike.
Let's go, Twins. Come on, Twins.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
David Murphy will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Ice cold lemonade. Ice cold lemonade.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Yeah, definitely a throwing error here as you watch the play at first. This throw skips right along the turf. That's a pretty good effort, but I'm not sure he would have kept that right foot on the bag anyway.
Marcus Semien will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2 from Hughes. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Number 61 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Twins, designated hitter, number 61.
And a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
You can do it, Twin, yeah!
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And reined in, 1 away.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Joe Mauer will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Number 67 will get his first shot at it here. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Fouled straight back. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Johnny Giavotella will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Come on, Quinn.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Amaya is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for Oakland, second baseman, number 14.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Come on, Quinn, let's go.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Sam Fuld will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Too high, 1-0.
Give me a break, Dom.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go. Wait.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Billy Butler will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Billy Butler.
Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
1-1 on the way from Hughes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman, number 17, Ike Davis.
Ike Davis will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stephen Vogt will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike one.
That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. Well, he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Avisail Garcia will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Let's go, Phil. Let's go, Phil. Let's go, Phil.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Look at the stop. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Chris Carter makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. goodness. 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Number 4 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. David Murphy will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, David Murphy.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Now the 3-2 coming from Hughes. Grounded, foul. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So the base is empty here with one away.
And in is the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. Swing and a line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Oh, and this ball center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a one-out single.
Marcus Semien will try it again. He flew out his first time. A check on A-Rod, now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to Carter, it's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. David Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, David Lee.
In there, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Hard hit towards center. And that's going to get down out there. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, the sun is definitely out, and it is a factor, but boy, that's a ball he should have had. You got to shield that sun with your glove, use glasses, flip downs, anything, but you got to catch that baseball.
Number 61 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Move him over!
And this is high, a ball and a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And 2-2. Line softly to the right side, but foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Joe Mauer will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The batter, number 67.
Number 67 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
That's right. Right there, kid.
And this is fouled at the plate. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Come on, you can do it.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
Chris Carter will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. The bases loaded now with 2 away. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And this will be fouled away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the A's 3 and the Twins 1. Amaya will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Athletics, second baseman, number 14.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
There we go. Free swingers.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Sam Fuld will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's cool. So ready.
Pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Billy Butler will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle, because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Ike Davis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Fouled back. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 from Hughes. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Michael Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And taken in out there for the first out.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Number 4 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And that misses 2-0. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Here's the 2-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
David Lee is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Derek Holland will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Derek Holland.
Stephen Vogt will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Stephen Vogt.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Avisail Garcia will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
David Murphy will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And a fastball's in there for strike one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. Lee has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Eric O'Flaherty will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Eric O'Flaherty.
Number 61 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading out for the Twins.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland
Number
pen.
61.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
One out, nobody on. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
1-1 on the way. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Here we go.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the A's 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Rodriguez.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit down the line. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Marcus Semien will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Full count, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row. He's given him a real lift out there.
Amaya will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ryan Cook will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Ryan Cook.
Number 67 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Center fielder, number 67.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
and he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Fuld, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
And that's a nice comeback from down 3-0 to get the fly ball out. This is a guy he did not want to walk, so he made sure the next few pitches were at least in the strike zone.
Johnny Giavotella will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Chris Carter waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Chris Carter will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Here comes a 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Murphy is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Here you go, Michael.
First pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Comes set, now the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball four.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 4 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
And it misses. 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Sam Fuld will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
A 2-1 offering. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Billy Butler will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. From deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
First baseman number 17, Ike Davis.
Ike Davis will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Number 4 is there, and the side is retired. Tyler Clippard is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
David Lee will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
David Lee.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lays off 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. Number 61. Try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. This will be taken in out there by Murphy, and there are 2 gone now.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down, so there's going to be no advance. Wow.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Joe Mauer will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Eduardo Nunez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Number 67 will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hits are even right now at 5 a side. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Eduardo Nunez.
Stephen Vogt will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Stephen Vogt.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. But this will land untouched. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Avisail Garcia will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Out of play. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now. David Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Nunez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Johnny Giavotella will stand in. He reached on an error last time through.
Second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Amaya is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Chris Carter will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
Slurve, good pitch, and it's back to 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Michael Lee is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Let's go, Michael! All right,
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here 3-1. So long from Minneapolis.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jared Parker. His record is now 1-1. Give the save to Sean Doolittle, his first. Loss goes to Phil Hughes. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.